Celebrity Then and Now. Guessing game. Ready for another round of celebrity recognition? We're bringing you more faces from the past, some you haven't seen in years, others who've transformed dramatically. You'll get 5 seconds to identify them from their current photo before we reveal their classic throwback and name. Keep your score running and let us know how sharp your memory really is. Think you can handle this next batch? Let's dive in. She was the reigning queen of teen movies in the 80s. Molly Ringwald is now 57 and still has that iconic red hair. He ruled action movies with one-liners and muscle. Sylvester Stallone is 79 and still going strong as Rocky. From child prodigy to comedy legend, she never lost her spark. Jodie Foster turns 63 this year and remains brilliant. He was the heartthrob who made Top Gun soar. Tom Cruise is 63 and still doing his own stunts. She brought fierce independence to every role she played. Sigourney Weaver is 76 and still commanding the screen. From Miami Vice cool to movie star status, he had the look. Dawn Johnson is 75 and still stylish. She was the ultimate material girl who changed pop music forever. Madonna turned 67 this year and keeps reinventing herself. He made us laugh until our sides hurt with his physical comedy. Chevy Chase is 82 and still remembered for his wit. She lit up every romantic comedy with her infectious smile. Meg Ryan is 64 and still America's sweetheart. From stand-up stages to movie screens, he brought the laughs. Eddie Murphy turns 64 this year and keeps the comedy coming. She was the princess of pop who ruled the 80s music scene. Cyndi Lauper is 72 and still having fun. He brought intensity and passion to every dramatic role. Robert De Niro is 82 and still one of the greatest. How many have you nailed so far? Keep that score climbing. She was the ultimate scream queen who redefined horror movies. Jamie Lee Curtis is 67 and still terrifying audiences. From teen idol to respected actor, he grew up gracefully. Matt Dillon turned 61 this year and keeps surprising us. She brought sophistication to action movies like no one else. Glenn Close is 78 and still captivating. He was the king of the dance floor in Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta is 71 and still has those moves. She commanded every scene with her powerful presence and voice. Whoopi Goldberg is 70 and still making us think and laugh. From boy band heartthrob to solo superstar, he evolved beautifully. Justin Timberlake is 44 and still bringing sexy back. She was the queen of the courtroom drama with style and smarts. Sally Field is 79 and still fighting for what's right. He brought rebel cool to every leather jacket and motorcycle. Mickey Rourke is 73 and still has that edge. She lit up Broadway before conquering Hollywood screens. Bernadette Peters is 77 and still dazzling. From comedy partnerships to solo success, he never missed a beat. Steve Martin turns 80 this year and keeps us laughing. She was the voice of a generation with her folk rock anthems. Joni Mitchell is 82 and still creating. He made us believe in underdogs with his everyman charm. Dustin Hoffman is 88 and still acting. She brought elegance and mystery to every thriller and drama. Sharon Stone is 67 and still captivating. From rock and roll wild man to family sitcom dad, what a journey. Ozzy Osbourne is 77 and still rocking. She was the ultimate Bond girl with deadly beauty and brains. Jane Seymour is 74 and still stunning. He commanded the screen with his deep voice and presence. James Earl Jones is 94 and still the voice of authority. She brought fire to every dance sequence and dramatic scene. Jennifer Grey is 65 and still has the time of her life. From teen movies to serious dramas, he proved his range. Michael J. Fox is 64 and still inspiring millions. She was the queen of the miniseries with epic performances. Jane Fonda is 88 and still making statements. He brought wit and charm to every romantic lead role. Richard Gere turned 76 this year and still has it. She commanded attention with her powerful voice and stage presence. Tina Turner would have been 86, the queen of rock and roll. From comedy clubs to movie stardom, he made us laugh and cry. Robin Williams would have been 74, forever missed. She commanded every stage and screen with her incredible range. Angela Bassett is 67 and still commanding attention. Checking your score again? Don't worry if some surprised you. He brought intensity to every cop show and action movie. Dennis Franz is 81 and still unforgettable. She lit up the screen with her bubbly personality and talent. Goldie Hawn is 80 and still radiating joy. From soap operas to primetime hits, he had staying power. John Forsythe would have been 107, our favorite Blake Carrington. She was the ultimate variety show host with impeccable timing. Vicki Lawrence is 76 and still making us laugh. He made every Western feel authentic with his rugged presence. Sam Elliott is 81 and still has that mustache. She was the ultimate soap opera villain with style and sass. Joan Collins is 92 and still fabulous. From rock superstar to movie icon, he crossed all boundaries. Will Smith is 57 and still the Fresh Prince. She commanded every stage with her powerful voice and presence. Patti LuPone is 76 and still Broadway royalty. He brought heart and humor to every family sitcom role. Alan Alda is 89 and still wise and wonderful. She was the ultimate teen idol who grew into a respected actress. Kristy McNichol is 63 and still remembered fondly. From action movies to comedy gold, he did it all with style. Bruce Willis is 70 and still remembered as John McClane. She lit up every musical with her powerhouse voice and energy. Donna Summer would have been 77, the disco queen forever. He brought sophistication to every spy thriller and drama. Pierce Brosnan is 72 and still Bond-worthy. She was the queen of the disaster movie with Grace Under Fire. Faye Dunaway is 84 and still mesmerizing. From teen heartthrob to serious actor. Ralph Macchio is 64 and still the Karate Kid. She brought fire and passion to every dance movie sequence. Jennifer Beals is 61 and still has that flash. He made us laugh with his deadpan delivery and perfect timing. Leslie Nielsen would have been 99, comedy gold forever. She commanded attention with her red hair and fierce talent. Reba McEntire is 70 and still a country queen. From boy wonder to respected filmmaker, he grew up publicly. Ron Howard is 71 and still directing hits. She was the ultimate action heroine with brains and beauty. Linda Hamilton is 69 and still our Sarah Connor. He brought charm and wit to every romantic comedy role. Hugh Grant is 65 and still charmingly British. She lit up every scene with her infectious energy and smile. Julia Roberts turns 58 this year and still has that laugh. So how did you score this time? Add up those correct guesses and drop your total in the comments. Which celebrities looked exactly like you expected, and which ones completely threw you off? Did any of these transformations surprise you the most? If you're loving these nostalgic guessing games, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more throwback content, and share this with your friends who think they know classic Hollywood.